Hello guys! So it's time for the new sketchbook. So let's get into the tour. Whatcha? So here's my first spread. I was like, new book, new look. So I drew some ladies. This is from a watercolor kit that I got. That's that little grabby one. I think I've shown it before, but it's the grabby forest watercolor travel set thing. So this is from November. Yeah, this was at a trivia night. Really like this watercolor set so far. So there's my two ladies. Really like how the shadows turned out here. Her mouth probably could have been a little bit bigger, but whatever. And then this is unfortunate, but it was just some bleed through from what I have over here. This is my favorite spread so far. I wanted to do something that's like a comic book, but with not a lot of text. So this is just a short comic about two dogs reuniting. Like, they haven't seen each other all year, and now in winter they see each other and they're like playing in the snow. And that's using that watercolor set again. So I wrote, "I grow very cold when you are not near." So they're just happy to see each other and frolicking. My mom has a wolfhound, so I just wanted to do wolfhounds. She's got a couple dogs. She's got a wolfhound, a doodle, and a Yorkie. This was a really rough day. So I was like, I just want someone curled up, and I wanted to repeat a pattern. So I was like, this too shall pass, just ground yourself, touch grass, look at trees, take a shower. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe it won't. Who knows? It helps me a lot, and sometimes writing that out helps me too. So yeah, just a tired little bunny man. Whoop. So this is part of a blind contour video that I posted a little while ago. So if you want to see how I drew this, I've got a video for it. So go ahead and check that out. So this is mostly just birds and a hand. Alright, really had fun doing this page. I was just looking up, like, Aztec and Mayan sculptures and then painting them. This was with my Gonzai Tambi watercolors. So that set, that's what that looks like. There's the colors. Really like this set. Should really use it more. It's very serious. I'm like, oh, that's my fancy set. That's my real fancy set. So yeah. Just a bunch of cool heads and things. Lots of animal-looking forms. This paper is not very good for watercolor, but whatever. It's a sketchbook. This page was just, I was painting blobs, but then the paper got so weak, I was just like, okay, we gotta give up here. And then after I painted the blobs, I would go over it with a pen. So yeah. I really like this weird abstract swirly. And this little mech guy turned out kind of neat. There's that. I do like this lady a lot. She's very cute. Sha-sha. Get this out of the way. Really like this spread too. If you're in the Midwest, you've probably got a lot of snow dumped on you. So I've been feeling the snow and winter vibes, which usually I don't. So it's nice that I'm liking them so far. We'll see if that sticks. Yeah, so one day I went outside and we had 5 dark-eyed juncos in our backyard. So that was cool. And they were all males. I was like, what? I looked at my little bird book and I looked at the male and female variations of this bird and I was like, oh my god, we had all boy birds. Boys were out that day. Squat up. It was a snow day. There was so much snow on the 30th. Oh my god. So happy I didn't work and didn't have to drive anywhere. We just like chilled at home all day. So there's just some like little sleepy orb guys in a little nest. And then over here, just, I'm big on the snow right now. So I got a little mole, and then after I drew the mole, I was like, I want to make a whole scene out of it. So there's a shrew and a badger. And that's, again, using that limited palette that I really like. So yeah, this is just pen. I didn't feel the need to color this. I don't know. Don't need to color everything, you know? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah, I was drawing with a friend. Actually, I was drawing with a friend for the badgers and stuff. And I didn't know what else to do, so I just started drawing a bunch of ladies. And this was off of a Pinterest reference photo that literally just had a bunch of women in squares. So I was like, okay, let's draw them all, I guess. And then afterward, just watercolored for fun. So yeah, these were just very quick. And some of them I like, and some of them I don't. Like, this one turned out really goofy, so I was like, heh. I really like how this one ended up. This one's kind of fun too. There's good ones and bad ones, but it was just a fun little process. Here's a bunch of cats I did right before work. I'll probably paint these in like a goofy 90s layout, so we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking like Scholastic Book Fair type looking cats, you know what I'm saying? Just think like warm colors. So yeah, there's those. I really like the crying one and this long boy. He's just so cute. My boyfriend really liked this one and he said that's like our cat. So there's those guys. And then this one I just did today. So sometimes I'll look out at the snow and appreciate that it doesn't look back. And I was trying to do like Aurora Borealis type stuff. And I didn't really like the sky, so I went over it with a bunch of like lines, and now I like how it looks. This is watercolor here. This house ended up so cute, dude. Like, oh, I just love it. I love the watercolor bleeding into each other. You can kind of see the patterning on that too. So this was colored pencil. Oh, blurry. That was colored pencil. This was pen and ink. This is watercolor. And I just like how that turned out. And that's all I got so far. I was just really excited to show stuff. So thanks for swinging by. Hope your sketchbooks are going well. Hope you guys are staying warm and cozy. Yeah. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope you all have a really good day.